I gotta load. I gotta load it. What is going on? What's happening right now? Why is my GPU and CPU and memory at 80%? Gonna have to close some tab, close some tab. I better just close the browser altogether. It's gonna load. Here we go. Sure, what's going on with Final Fantasy? Uh, oh boy. I don't know what's going on. Hang on. Uh, hello, Final Fantasy. Hello, Visual Studio. Hello, you can load. There's Visual Studio at least. Right. Uh, I will find you. I will find you. Right. I like that song that was playing. Finally, Final Fantasy loads in. Not sure what's going on with that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Alright, so the final thing we didn't get to yesterday. Hold on. It's gotta load. Okay. Okay. And just turn it off and off and no? Wi-Fi and power. Yeah. Oh, there we go. No. It works now. Right. Alright. There we go. Alright. So, we're gonna talk to this bright-eyed child and the weary mother. Oh dear. Is she bothering you? We'll be on our way in a moment. My apologies. Oh, my food's done. Haha, I tricked you. Wait, I can't play an ad. Oh no! My food is done, but I can't play an ad. Oh no! Oh well. Alright, I'm back. I love Shadowbringers music. You know what? I'm gonna replay Shadowbringers at some point. bright-eyed child is regaling her mother with a tale. It's true, Mummy. I saw one right over there. It was green and smooth and had big round eyes and a little tail like a leaf and a feather in its cap. Just like the fox from my picture books. Mummy, I just know it was a fox. May we please go find it? My book says fox are wonderful. I bet it went to the auditorium. Please, can we go, please? Hush, child. You're not to go following Fae. Is that clear? They'll spirit you away to their kingdom, and you'll never see Mummy and Daddy again. Besides, a fox would never be foolish enough to visit the Crystarium. My God would have them for frog legs. Now come along. I've shopping to finish, and Daddy is waiting. A fox, huh? But, Mummy, I did see a fox. And he had a feather in his cap! Oh, I'm most undoubtedly seen a fox. I mean, there's a Fae folk here. There's a Fae folk that lives in the library. They're not myth. We know all about them. They're real. Fox running loose in the Crystarium would bode ill for the people's safety. It may be best to investigate the Hortorium, just in case. Level 91 quest, huh? For this, I am gonna be my black. Actually, let's see here. I'm gonna go put Heartless on it, actually, before I actually do the fight. Ah! Oh no! She's gonna take my kneecaps! Oh God, please no! She's gonna take your kneecaps. I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm sorry, Chloe. Please don't take my kneecaps. You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? Oh God, she's at the door. Oh God, she's coming for me. Okay, that's not gonna play it. I don't know how to play the GIF. But yeah. 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 I better go solve that one in a bit, but yeah. She'll be there reminding us. She'll be there reminding us until then. I got from. Where's Heartless? I swore I had Heartless. Odd. I swore I had Heartless in here. Well, that's not good. I thought I had a Heartless. I swore I did. Ah, give me Heartless. I do not have a copy of Heartless. What's Mindbreaker? No clue what Mindbreaker is. Here's Heartless. Well, Ganondorf's dead. So many Grahatias! These Grahatias are cool. Which one of you is Grahatias? All the Grawhas got a kiss. Oh, hi, Cat. What are you doing on my desk? She go meow. Bah. All right, Chloe. I'm coming. She's gonna take my laptops! Oh, you got a mission for me. Ah, never mind. Where's my animal weapon and stuff? Miss Chloe, I'm so sorry. Here, can I get a new journal, please? Yes. Yes, I will fill this one. I'll fill this one. Don't take my kneecap. She's gonna take my kneecap. They gonna take my kneecap. Oh look, Toasty. Hi guys. You got the toast. Ah. Hello. The damned drag burns me up and makes me cry. But to make me whole again, why a soul of mortal can lead them on, lead them true to that earth's deepest blue. I shall not suffer your reproach, madam. Standing within my eavesdrop, and with such prejudice, I'll have you know that I'm a paragon among folk regarding these charming brown. Regard these charming brown eyes, and tell me that my innocence is not clear as mud. What's more, I am come to the Crystarium on official business. Impede my mission, and my master will break the fast upon whatever's left of your soul. I'm warning you. The warrior of your master, huh? You mean the guy whose blood I kicked at least 3 times? I shall warn you, Anak Dane of Waters Fair. My good books have bent at the spine, my beautiful library flooded, and my Numu keepers fit to faint. Sons of yours, you old croak. 'Twas your promise of service that brought you mercy. Yet here you stand, babbling away. Ha ha! Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Mistake me not. I remain your dedicated servant. If this folk has offended, send them forth, and all is mended. But it is dry, and I am tired, and the air is thick with the stench of mortals. My element is water, and I'm proud of it. Could I rejoice in my circumstances? Nay, only fools see providence in hardship. Only babes find novelty in strife. Though I suppose mad blooms find the fun in everything, don't they, your Majesty? Roll up that tongue before you step on it. Oh wait, hang on, I have to be Scottish. Well, nope, can't do Scottish. Never mind that old leather skin. You, my adorable sapling, are a sight for sore eyes. I have followed every step of your journey. Our bond is as sturdy as it ever was. Perhaps that is why you have found me now. In my hour of need. Errant sin-eaters have been roving. Ill make, you see. Clawing their way out of the ruined church of the First Light. They've yet to investigate further, as a site is warded with charms repellent to Fey folk. Thus I thought to enlist the help of a mortal from the Crystarium. Why didn't you just appear to Reen? She would have helped. And though it may beg of belief, among the band of troublemakers that owe me penance, Anak Dean makes the most suitable envoy. Being far older than I, and knowing much and more about the church, They were meant to enlist and instruct a sympathetic mortal. Is that so? Why didn't you call me? What's this? You demand to be called upon? Spurring my aid time and again? Cruel, heartless sapling! Have you toyed with your branch's affections? Excuse me. But, as it seems I had my revenge, all is forgiven. Now neither of us need hesitate when calling the other. Understood? Look, the game has not let me call upon you for a long while, okay? I would've if I could've. Bah. And delightful. A mortal acquired with merry befuddlement. And the fairy proverb known that every king should take their own. Wait here. How delightful. A mortal acquired with merry befuddlement. And the fairy proverb known that every king should take their own. May I go now, your majesty? No, your service lasts till Ilmeg is no longer plagued by sinews. Lead this woman to the church's remains and await my rifle. I shall see you again shortly, my brave, benevolent hero. Yeah. King Shura's a taskmaster. They're great. They're great. The old fairy king. Come along, mortal. Tread downwind. Come along, mortal. Tread downwind. And again, the Mary will be your guide. To Waldorf, we make our way inward. Warlackdorf, your heart to swag. Okay. Right, I gotta go put up some stuff. I will be back. I'm gonna play. Oh, wait. Never mind. I was already playing. Fred. Right. Say that, and I'll tell you a tale of a legion. A tale of faith, a legion, and a grave. Once upon a time, there was a church that worshipped the light. Its flock believed that if they were virtuous, it would wrest them from death's very grasp to be born anew unto this world. The ranks of the faith. Oh, hang on. The ranks of the faithful grew and grew across Nordrum. Their beloved light, a beacon of hope, ere it turned upon them, scouring the very land, giving rise to a legion of beasts. The church scrambled to defy these creatures, these devourers of sin. Yet the flock's devotion had begun to waver, its quivering sheep terrified of the fate that awaited their mortal souls. As the kingdom of folk fell, they strayed one by one into the endless day, leaving their churches to suffocate in silence. Now, in those mausoleums of long dead faith, bells ring once more. So we must turn a new page to the old Fabial. Come along, maiden Bart, and bend your trunk to the church of Dum Field. The rascals await. Interesting. Oh, hi, Pavel. You shouldn't have followed me. Here, I'll tell us about. Hello, Edbert. Little wind up Edbert, totally not possessed by the aspect of my soul that is Edbert, so that he can see from a third perspective. Definitely not. I can. Since the night skies return, we often find ourselves gathering to reminisce about the past. That is to say, we brag about our masters and valorous exploits to one another. Whoa. Oh, you can fly. Whoosh. Anything? Quiet. Quick-handed faith of play and ill necker, which never labored in good faith till now. And you? Are you the mortal come to help us? Welcome! And you? Oh, greetings. Let's talk to the fairy. Or say weird. Why is the King's Sapling? The King's Sapling has come to play! I am Osweed. And these are my fellows. We've all been very naughty. Not as naughty as the boss, though no one's as naughty as the boss. Very flattering. I'm in charge of watching and Van through. Oh, sorry. I'm in charge of watching, and Wanderer is in charge of trembling quietly, the biggest among us, yet the frailest of heart. And that's Tira Mom, but I shan't introduce them. There's no telling what they might do. How now, Mad Spirit? What changes now about these haunted stones? None to speak of, or to whisper of, or to whistle at, or hoot. The magics that paved the way for pilgrims of Eld are blinking awake from ages of slumber. like a crusty old eyeball. Blink, blink. Sometimes the sinner will come crawling out. The church beyond this portal must be overrun. Fey wards prevent us from entering to sever the connection, unfortunately. Fortunes got not to do with it. In the old days, those light worshippers were always finding reason to shut door and window to us. And on no occasion warranted so much as their most mortal of mortal ceremonies. Obsquinitudes! What? The king! They arrive! The king in all their splendor! Their true form revealed before me, not simply the familiar. Well met. Oh, well met by moonlight. King Titania! V.O. is Titania now. 'Tis just as you say. From man's last breath till his final rites were spoken, the church would not suffer even the suggestion of fey folk. The precious souls of the faithful were promised rebirth, not an everlasting sojourn into the kingdom of rainbows. Beyond the yew trees lies a land, untouched by mortal hands. Eternal lives the fairy cell, without rebirth, without prayer. 'Twould put a damper on funerals were we to steal away souls of the dearly departed. And so the wards went up. Then we know what's afoot, don't we? They are having a funeral in there, in a church rife with sin eaters. Oh. The onus of discovery is yours, I'm afraid. You'll lay the rest of whatever's being laid to rest, won't you? In the meantime, I will support you in any way I can. First, with a gift from the castle vault. These will serve you well upon your journey. Oh, wait, that was the king that said that. These will serve you well upon your journey. Ugh. Oh, Titania, thank you, Jehovah. What is it? What you give me? What did you give me? What did you give me? What did you give me? Your determination is a fierce beauty, my sapling. Among the finest I have ever seen. 'Tis too precious to lose a horde of greeny sin eaters. You must call upon me if ever you are in danger. Begging your pardon, Majesty. But the church's uncouth words make no exception for royalty. Not even you could blow down those walls, huff and puff though you might. Perhaps, as a pixie, my path is barred. The only ones permitted to attend a funeral are living mortals. And the faithful deceased. Among the church's forgotten trinkets, you may find incense of juniper. Burn it and think of me. all shall return to its rightful place, and I will come to you, my sapling. Light and silence, so that's what you mean. Our monarch proud, our monarch great, the very king who cheats their fate. Let all who meet them quail and cower, for the mad bloom's maddest power. I'm confused. Come, my sapling, you have much to prepare. Return to Wolkdorf and attend our hero. Your service pays your debt and aids your kingdom. If you weren't the equivalent of a primal bound to my very soul, I would probably have to. If you're the equivalent of a primal, but you're bound to my very soul, so I don't have to say you like the other Chisanya who became a Sin Eater. So, what are you gonna do, Tyr? At last, the campaign begins. I'm eager to learn what the words protect means to. With attending a royal charged with attending a royal sapling. Oh dear, oh dear. Us? I don't have to watch for Sin Eaters anymore. They have to watch out for you. Hold on. How do I hide other players nearby when I'm talking to you? Hold on. Don't remember how to. Other. I know it was a setting and I probably turned it off. Hi, settings, general. Okay, they're too spread out. Anything? First things first, Subaltron. First things first, Subaltron. Let's have a closer look at the King's gift. A royal gift in times of need must be greatest worth indeed. Here you go. It's a weird light thingamajig. They threw it at me in my chest and pardon me now. That is this, and this is that. Oh, the Majesty's foresight is formidable. Or should I say their sincerity is unassailable. I've never seen the word. I think that's sincerity. I got it. Very well. I have the short and long of it. To summarize, the king has gifted you a sacred weaponry, arcane weaponry. But I have my own steel, you say, my own magic tomes and instruments of blunt trauma, all useless inside the great churches of First Light. And the chapel walls enforce an armistice, protected by charms that melt aggression from the blade, and butter, like butter under a midday sun, to it, your mortal armaments will gently caress the sinners before they kill you. The king's gift, however, is immune to the church's spellwork. Allied with your more barbaric instincts, there is little destruction its power cannot realize. In theory, after gathering dust in the royal vault for this long, these sacramental arms do look a bit limp. Give them time. With enough use, any weapon will remember what it's made for. I would know. I made a habit of making weapons. I make a habit of making weapons. In the course of making mischief, I would wager. One more thing. The king thought fit to include a golden censer. 'Twould seem the suggestion to burn incense was not made in jest, though. Whether the Juniper will truly summon Titania to your side is for you to discover. Burn what you find. For what you burn may cause a fortune foul to turn. When all is done and all is said, better to try than wind up dead. Right? You Foth sure like your songs. Whatever else you find laying abandoned is yours to take. The threat of divine punishment has long since passed, most likely. If you encounter any artifacts you can't make sense of, I'll be happy to appraise them for you. No matter whose secrets are simply made to be revealed. Oh, no matter whose secrets are simply made to be revealed, are they not? Such scrumptious little truffles. Right. I'll keep my mischief if you keep your mushrooms. I'll keep my mischief if you keep your mushrooms. Deal? A final word to the wise for you, mortal. Oh, a final word for the wise to you, mortal. Huh? Though the church of First Light may lie in ruin, its chapels are still connected across Nordvart by a web of living magic, not unlike your Aetherites. Be not surprised if your journey leads you further lands than you imagined. From chapel door to chapel door, no one can know what lies in store. A blessing or perhaps a curse upon the long pilgrim's traverse. Follow the stones, rare sapling, and unearth the root of our troubles. Alright. It may not be much, but I can carry you to the portal. Save you the walk. Just be sure that you are fully prepared before we go. Alright, Van Thal. If you ever feel overwhelmed, there's no shame in turning back. Were anything to happen to you, the king went, just please be careful. Alright then, whenever you're ready. Pilgrim's Traverse! You now have access to Pilgrim's Traverse. You may enter the deep dungeon by speaking to Van Thal again. You must be disciple of Warmaster 91 or above to participate, and your level will be adjusted to 91 upon entering Pilgrim's Traverse for the first time. Right, ads are gonna start soon. Further details on Pilgrim's Traverse and from the Palace of the Dead we had by speaking with Vathra. Okay. Alright, 1 to 10, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. The bright light. Where are we? Wow. Where are we? Where on all of the first are we? Clearly we're still in Nordrond. Are we in the Sea of Light? Somewhere protected? Somewhere warded? Yet somehow filled with sin eaters. Ooh, that's a sweet weapon I'm wielding. Look at my weapon. So, very fancy that. halfway through. Almost halfway through. My tears are painted in red. Alright, halfway point. Monochrome. Our tears are painted in red. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Tick tock. Alright, next floor. Oh, there's a horde here somewhere. I got turned into a pixie. I'm cute. I make a cute pixie. Damn, Pixie's got a yacht. Why did I get a butt? Why did I got a nice butt? What the heck? Why did the Pixies have nice butts? Why? Why, creators? Why, devs of Final Fantasy, do you make the Pixies have butts? What do they need butts for? Here we go. You crawled my sapling? May all who bloom overflow. Alright, here we go. Alright, first 10 floors out of the way. Alright, how many floors are there? Probably they want me to get to 99 floors. Wow. I don't know if I have time for all 99 floors today. Anything more than I expected. It's lots of you. It truly is. Oh, I collecting all discoveries, but let us hope for something spicy. It's just a quick shot. I can sell that for some money, bravo, baby. So that's this for now. I'll come back later with some friendos and we'll do the rest of the floors, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Time for some PvP, and then I might raid out for the night. How much XP I get from that anyway? Not a bad amount. Not a bad amount. werewood. It's like a werewolf, but it's a tree. Arrgh. Tree werewolves. I didn't know those were the thing. But they're a thing. Tree werewolves are a thing. Right. Aw, that thing is so cute. Look at it. Look at it. You're blocking the view of it. I wonder where you get that. Final Fantasy is loud. Let's turn it down a bit. Sorry. my friends on. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Da, 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 da. It's medicine time. But my food is not here yet because my parents have decided that dinner can be any time between 7:30 and midnight now. I just realized I never started YouTube side, so I'm gonna have to stop this, like once I'm done and raid out and go at dinner, and I'm gonna have to upload the VOD to YouTube instead of having it automatically uploaded via the YouTube output. I'm dumb. I'm dumb like that. I forgot the YouTube output. I did. Alright. We are gonna raid out. I don't know if anyone I know is on. Oh, Gaspell's on. Let's raid Gaspell. Okay. So, thank you everyone who may have been watching. And anyone who's watching this VOD, thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with more ESO or Star Wars: The Old Republic. We may play some Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines on Friday. I wanna play that game. So, I'm gonna find someone to raid out. See if anyone... Cider Spider. Or... Tiffany Lockhart. And we'll just raid out to crossover out.